we were invited to a folk festival, a very traditional folk festival.
Deixa eu falar com você que eu não vou, não vai adiantar.
What are they?
Spark plug.
In our previous episode, we repaired the exhaust, reunited with a friend on the far side of Portugal, and navigated our way through wildfires. If you missed it, be sure to watch. This week, we continue our journey, discovering the beauty of Portugal while seeing if it's truly possible to live on our budget of just £140.
Bom dia, we are still in Portugal. Well, we're going to be in Portugal for a while anyway, and we've just spent a couple of lovely nights here at this really, oh my gosh, I think it has to be one of my favourites, not just because of the beauty, but just because of the whole vibe. I should have captured some yesterday of, this is it. There's a beautiful river, running river that runs in to a lovely little, well, that's a river actually, because over to the right is a waterfall. And there we are, our little park up. It's been 35, 36 degrees here, so we nabbed the tree as soon as it became available. And this place gets absolutely packed out with all the locals. And the locals are from the villages around, because we are high up in the mountains in a place called Cabril. Now, you'll know from part of the video that we were invited to a folk festival, a very traditional folk festival that means a lot to the villagers here. In all the surrounding villages, it goes back hundreds of years. And a young man approached us while we were here one of the days, and he was just like, oh, come, you know, you must come, it's tonight and tomorrow, and then it's the end of it. It happens every year in August, and the band that are playing are a traditional band, and they're actually very well known throughout Europe, and they actually come from this region. And this whole area, as you can see, there's a little picnic bar up, similar to the other place that we have here in Portugal. And it's run by the younger people that have left the village or the villages and obviously gone to school, gone to work, whatever their cause of like leaving the villages. And they come back here, they run it as a little bar, little food place, and all of the money goes to the folk group. Freshly baked bread.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, bon petisco.
I told them some.
I should have been the camera and the other one.
primeira. Pipa, 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 com dor, satisfação. A mocinha do mel, com o pinho.
So that they can continue traveling and spreading their traditional roots. So it's a really, really lovely vibe. So everyone that we saw on the night of the dance, we then recognised the following day because they were all down here in the afternoon and in the evening, and it was just so lovely. It really was. So we're feeling really blessed. It's a beautiful, beautiful time that we're having here in Portugal. We love the Portuguese. They're so open, they're so friendly. And yeah, it's just so lovely to know that, yeah, this is what we've chosen in life. So we're off now. Our lovely friend is leaving us today, so we're going to part ways. We're going to drive to the main road, and then she'll head off to the airport, and we will head on to our next adventure. Yeah, kind of like sad, but I guess it's a reality, is that the same young man that approached us, inviting us to the festival up into the village, he also explained to us that, you know, this isn't going to be around for too much longer. So when we asked why, he said that because it's just the grandparents that live here now, everybody else has moved out. So once the grandparents go, it really will be what he thinks is like becomes deserted, because the young people only come back in the holidays or to see their grandparents. So yeah, really important to live life to the fullest, hey, and appreciate all those that have gone before us that are holding the traditions. We will keep you updated, that's for sure. So a little few things to do today. Definitely washing. We've still got to sort the car engine out because we haven't done that yet. We've got a little problem with the fridge latch, but you know, it's all part of van life and the journey and everything that transpires as we live in our little van. So I shall see you very soon.
After waiting about 5 minutes for what must have been a huge bike festival to pass, we headed to the nearest town to try and sort out our ongoing engine problem. We went to 5 different garages before finally getting an appointment. Since it was Portugal's national holiday, most places were closing up for vacation and weren't taking any more work until September. Luckily, by mentioning that a friend had recommended this garage, we managed to get squeezed in.
Ué, vamos, ué. Deixa eu falar com você que eu não vou, não vai adiantar. To my understanding, this build up a lot of carbon, you know, so it hard finish spark flying from off this year. I hope so anyway. This
What are they?
spark plug.
This is our first night by the beach, by the beautiful ocean. It's sunset now. It was really busy here today, nicely so. They had a lot of space available for everybody. And again, Portugal don't charge for their car parks or their beaches. They look after their people. They want to share the joy. And yeah, this is where we're at. Top of the cliffside.